our first episode of Protective Styling Like a Pro, we're taking our crochet braids from drab to fab with our wash day routine and refresh techniques.
Hi guys, I usually do a dub over because my house is noisy as hell, but today it's pretty quiet, so I figured I'd take some time to talk to you and walk you through the steps of what I'm about to do. I am protective styling for the summer, so I have in crochet braids right now, and I've had it in for about 3 to 4 weeks. I want to say 4 weeks today. I don't remember. I don't know. And the hair's been holding up great. This is synthetic hair, so I haven't applied heat. I haven't really been doing much styling, no twisting, anything. I've just been leaving it in its normal curl pattern. As you can see, this is what it looks like, or it will look better once we've just made it better. So for the crochet braids, I did have my perimeter left out, so I can do buns and ponytails. I also have the back. And this is what I usually do, so I'm going to dub from now on.
So I am back dubbing because of all the noise in the background from my dog. The back of my hair is left out also, so I can do high bun ponytails or really big puffs. What I'm going to start with today is Alikay Naturals Coconut Caribbean Shampoo. I've never actually used this product before today, so I'm kind of excited to see what it's going to be like because the ingredients are very strange and new and fascinating. I'm shaking it up because it did sit for a while and it started to separate, but once you shake it, it turns into a white creamy consistency. You're going to need an applicator to help with the process of washing your hair, or washing your hair under the crochet braids, I should say. Your first step in washing is to dilute your shampoo or whatever cleanser you're going to be using, as to make it a lot gentler on the scalp, since it is being covered by another type of hair that's not your own. So I'm adding about a quarter of shampoo to about a full bottle of water, and I'm going to shake it up just until I see some suds start to form. Not too many, but enough to know that it's mixed completely. Once I've got my shampoo mixed in nice the way I like it, I start to separate my hair so I can have access to my scalp. Usually using hair clips makes it a lot easier, especially if you have a lot of hair going on. I like to do my leave out last, so I always clip it to the side and work from the hair under the crochet braids first. Word to the wise, this hair is synthetic hair, so it will tangle and it will be a little more difficult to separate and work with if you're really used to working with human hair as I am. But you still have to be gentle as to not pull your hair. Sometimes I get a little frustrated and do pulling, but in your best interest, you want to separate slowly and make sure that you're not tugging at your own hair or the braids. Once I've got access to the first portion of my scalp, I start to apply the shampoo mix that I've created, and I rub it in just until I see some suds start to form. I make sure that I have gotten all the way through under to make sure the braids are wet and saturated, because I would like to add moisture in this process as well as removing any buildup that may be occurring. I continue the same process all the way through my head, separating the hair to get access to different parts of my scalp and making sure I rub it in to remove any buildup that may have formed.
An important thing to always remember is to always give yourself some time to let your hair dry. Do not keep your hair covered when it is wet, because that is when moisture will turn into mildew, and that is not what we want here.
Once I've done the process on my entire scalp and my leave out, I use my hands to make sure I massage my scalp to get all of the buildup and residue out of my hair. Once I've thoroughly massaged my scalp, I use my trusty spray bottle to spray directly onto my scalp and the braids so I don't wet the artificial crochet hair. That's going to be a really big mess to detangle, because remember, it's not human hair.
hair underneath for now. So I'm going to put up the artificial hair in a bun or whatever to keep it away from what's going on up here with the leave out. I'm going to use Trust Made Naturals, my new fave, which smells amazing, to just condition the hair in the front. The reason I'm not using this cream conditioner for the hair underneath is because I have a nice little cocktail mix that I'm going to spritz under the braids so I don't get like builds up from using a cream conditioner that I'm going to have to rinse out again. Let's keep the process as short as possible. So this is just going to be for the mix going on up front. Just a handful, dime size, Trust Naturals, for the hair up front. Then I'm going to run through and the leave out in the back, get some too. Just make sure that the entire thing is coated. For some really quick, easy detangling, this product has amazing slip. As you can see, my fingers are already going through really quickly. I'm going to use a wide tooth comb to simply get the hairs in the back. Sometimes these hair gets mixed in. I just separate it. Yeah, Trust Me Naturals is the bomb. Okay, so now I take care of my leave out first before I get to the crochet braid hair and the hair underneath. I'm just going to part down the middle because most of my styles stem from a middle part. Doesn't have to be perfect unless you're like me who's the part queen. Okay, after I part it down the middle, I take the front end. Alright, for my leave-in conditioner cream, I'm using, that was crazy, Hydrotherma's Protein Balance, so I put that first, since I used the lock method, which is leave-in oil cream. Okay, so that's this.
After I've added in my Hydrothermal leave-in conditioner, I use Trader Joe's coconut oil to seal my ends before adding my cream. The cream I'll be using today is going to be Hydrotherma's Growth Lotion, which is pretty awesome and smells great. I also add GNC's Aloe Vera Gel, which is 100% aloe vera, nothing added or mixed in, and I use it to give me extra definition for my twist outs. After I've mixed in all my products, I start the process of flat twisting my hair down to the perimeter of my head, go on to the other side, as well as the hair and the crown of my head. Once I've completed the flat twist process in the front, back, side, and middle, I use my mixed cocktail to spray the hair that's left out and the hair that's underneath the braid to make sure it's completely moisturized and not dry from the shampoo that we did a little earlier. Even though the shampoo was watered down, you want to always make sure to re-add the moisture to your hair that may or may not have been stripped. Once I'm done with that, I use Weave Aid, a random spray I found in my beauty shop store, to use on the artificial hair. It adds moisture and shine without having to wet my hair or add any of my product. I pin the flat twist to the side and I wear it out and let it dry. If your wash day is late at night, make sure you use your blow dryer on a low heat setting just to blow dry the hair under the crochet braids before you go to bed and tie it with your satin scarf. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.